Democrats are so misaligned with everyday Americans right now. A new series of polls just came out showing who is leading in 2028, and it is directly mismatched with the most popular people on the left. That's not saying much. There's not that many people, but there are some people on the left, in the Democrat Party who actually might be able to run a decent campaign. The people who are polling ahead right now are not those people. So without further ado, you can see the polling trend line. This is from January 1st, and you can see that there is quite a bit of movement among people. And what you see, this is from April 1st to today, is that Harris has gone from about 35% approval, 35% in the polls. And again, this is an average of all the polls. This is not just one. And I like averages because, you get out the BS on both sides. What you see is that Harris has gone from 35% to 21%. So, and that might not sound like a great trend for her, and I guess it's not fantastic, but she still goes from the top dog to second by a long shot. She is in second, only second to Newsom, who has seen the real big increase from 6% to 26% in the lead. So they're the top dogs at 26 and 21%. After that, you can see there's a huge drop. There's just no one really even close to them. You've got Buttigieg, who has not changed his polling at all. 1% he's changed. AOC has changed by 2%. And then you've got people at the bottom like Josh Shapiro, who is the most popular Democrat governor, except for maybe Andy Beshear. And in April, he was at 4%. Now he's at 3%. He has gone down. That is what you're looking at right now. Their top choices are California Democrats, Gavin Newsom, Kamala Harris, who ruined their state and will do horribly in the primaries. If you know anything about either Gavin Newsom or Kamala Harris, you know they will not do well in a primary. Kamala Harris cannot run a primary. She has proven that. She proved it so much that in 2024, they didn't have a primary because it was the only way that she was going to win the nominees if they didn't have a primary. So I don't think she's going to win the nomination because they are going to hold a primary. They have to. They can't get away with that twice in a row. They really can't. They will lose everybody. There were so many Democrats pissed at how that went down in 2024. They can't get away with it again. So she's done. Gavin Newsom is good at running primaries if you look at how he's done. However, with his track record and all his scandals in California, it's going to be a brutal primary for him. I'm not saying it's impossible, but he's going to get reamed by people like AOC and other non-establishment Democrats. Gavin Newsom is the definition of establishment Democrat. He is a slick man version of Nancy Pelosi. That's what he is. And so he's going to get reamed by the non-establishment Democrats, and this is why Democrats are in trouble. They've got no unity whatsoever. None. Their primary is going to get nasty. Nasty. The GOP primary, not going to be nasty. Vance, going to win no matter what, whether you like him or not. He is so far ahead. He has better polling right now than Donald Trump did in this time of the last election cycle. And he was a freaking incumbent president, right? That's how unified the GOP is right now. You're going to see their highest polling candidates get torn apart by the lower polling ones, and then one of the lower polling ones likely is going to win the nomination. That's my prediction. I predict AOC, could be Buttigieg. I think Buttigieg is a bit of a long stretch because he's gay, and I think a lot of people know that that's not going to fly with a lot of independents. Atlas Intel just came out with a favorability poll for top politicians. This tells a similar story. What you see is that a lot of these people who are a little bit more popular, like Buttigieg, if you look at the Democrat Party, ignore the Republicans for a second. If you look at the Democrat Party in here, and you look at the ones that can actually run, Barack Obama, Michelle Obama can't run. I mean, Michelle Obama could. She said she's not going to. You see Buttigieg, quite popular. Who's the next up? AOC, quite popular. Maybe not generally, but compared to the ones like Mamdani at the bottom, or Hillary Clinton, or Newsom, those are all people who could run, theoretically. And yet the people who are polling the worst, like Buttigieg and AOC, are actually the most favorable. Americans like them the most. That's the problem that they have. So Democrats have this exactly inverted. Their top polling candidates have the lowest approval ratings. That is the recipe for a disaster among independents. Independents will not vote for Democrats like that. It's why, despite being the opposition party, they are not polling well even for 2026 if you look. Right now, 2026, this is from a National Association of Independent pollsters, so multiple pollsters in one. Basically, Democrats and Republicans are tied, and this is with a margin of plus or minus 2%. So they're completely tied statistically. If that poll holds up, it will be a historic fail for Democrats. They may not even get the House with those numbers, but if they did, it would be by the smallest margin in years in terms of midterms, and the Senate would easily stay for Republicans. So if you're the Republican Party right now and you're Trump, the strategy is to not do anything too crazy. Keep it pretty simple. Make small improvements, obviously, especially in the economy, because the economy is the thing that's going to have the largest impact on any election, including the midterms. But don't do anything drastic. You don't need to. The numbers look good, and the Democrat Party is their worst own enemy right now. Before you go, I wanted to let you know about We the Free. We the Free is a conservative streaming platform that doesn't hate you like the other liberal ones do. They've got fantastic movies, shows, political commentary like mine, as well as a ton of Second Amendment content. Go check them out right now. The link is in the description below. Thank you so much for watching this episode, everybody. Please like the video so other patriots will see it. And you can watch every single episode live at 6 p.m. Eastern every day. And you can watch another video right here.